Coming to you live from the Spawning Horrors Nest. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Ben.
And we are continuing Aeon's Legacy.
That's right.
In real life, we are flying through it. This is going to be our fourth game of it in 3 days. It's nice.
I mean, it's nice when you just keep winning. I mean, then you don't have to redo it. You just keep getting stuff and you move on. So it's been going very well so far. I'm excited to...
I'm sure it will continue.
Yeah, keep that trend going.
Aeon's is an easy game. Yeah. To that end, right after our viewers take a second and make sure that they hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if they're not, I want to take us right into Chapter 4 with the introduction.
Sure, yeah, happy to. Rumors have spread that other Breach Mages survived the destruction of Gravehold. To survive, we need their help and they need ours. We must find them and regroup, Brahma explains. Brahma and Mist leave on a scouting trip in search of these survivors, placing you in charge of new Gravehold safety. You are alone at night, listening to the ring of metal from Malistar's forge, when a bloodied Mist staggers back into camp. As she reaches the edge, she stumbles to the ground. Malistar helps you move her to her cabin, laying her on a cot. Where is Brahma? He asks. Mist speaks weakly. We were ambushed by a nameless that can enter your mind. The spores encased Brahma before we could react. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Mist murmurs, do not blame her. She is a prisoner to that beast. You must free her before she is lost to us forever.
Uh-oh. That's ominous to say. We don't really know. We didn't know that she was potentially malicious or being forced to be malicious.
No.
But that foreshadowing, don't blame her, is... All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like these spores can do quite a bit.
Yeah.
Go, Malistar speaks softly. I'll take care of Mist. Go save our general. Open playmat, labeled Chapter 4. So that's the...
A friend in danger. Here we go. There are the Fungal Mesh inside. And also, this is our final game where we'll be playing on my copy of Aeon's Legacy that I've played half of and reset before we get to all new content. So this came with Nemesis tokens, which are... in a lot of the versions of Aeon's End, it's sort of just a generic token that the Nemesis uses in some way. So this added them. They were in this envelope, and that's it. Just the Fungal Mesh divider tab and those.
All right, and then we open Stop 4 deck. Combine all of the Fungal Mesh Nemesis cards with the basic cards you used the last game to form the Nemesis deck.
Oh, of course, I've left the basic Nemesis cards in the box here. Banished Nemesis cards, a basic Nemesis card.
Yes.
Here we go. How long can we keep the tremors from evolving? Okay, that became a mess, but that's a problem for future Brandon. Legacy games, gotta love them. Okay, so we go from the front here, taking these. Looks like there's just the standard Nemesis thing to have exactly 9 special cards. Looks like that's what it has. Was there anything else on there while I kind of set up these tiers of the deck?
Just open Insight 7.
Oh, well.
And apply all rulebook stickers to the rulebook. So that might be the Nemesis
that's probably the Nemesis
tokens that you had mentioned.
Yeah, and the rulebook stickers are not included in the reset pack, so I don't think we will have that. Which occurs to me, where are the insights from, like, that were not opened from the original? I'll have to, before next time we play, I'll have to try to figure out. I didn't throw anything away. It's like thrown in a drawer, so.
Do some digging.
Yeah, because we might come to situations where we actually need the rule stickers, but they weren't in the reset pack. Anyway, that's a problem for future us. All right, well, I keep setting up the deck. You want to tell us about the Fungal Mesh?
Sure, I'm gonna read the little fluff over here.
Please.
When our scouts first encountered the Fungal Mesh, they were unprepared for what it could do. The aftermath was bloody, with the mesh having overtaken the minds of several of our scouts, forcing them to turn on each other. After that, it was decided the scouts would keep a safe distance, watching the Fungal Mesh from afar. The Fungal Mesh is more powerful than Brahma estimated, and now she has fallen under the spell of the beast. It must be stopped if we are to have any hope of a new life on the surface. So yeah, it sounds like it's completely taken over our mind. I am assuming, not hoping, but I fear that we are going to find our friend in this deck here at some point. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, we will see whether Brahma is a minion. I don't know. I don't remember either. But it's ominous here, what's going on with her for sure.
So the Fungal Mesh here, its Unleash ability, it gains 1 Nemesis token. And at the end of the Nemesis turn, if Fungal Mesh has 2 or more Nemesis tokens, it possesses a player.
Cool.
If there are no prepped, and these are the rules for possessing a player. If there are no prepped spells, Gravehold suffers 4 damage. If there is at least 1 prepped spell, any player casts a prepped spell. If there's at least one any player. The damage that spell deals must be dealt to Gravehold or any player instead of a minion or the Nemesis. If a spell that costs 0 ether was cast this way, destroy it.
Oh, it's kind of an upside until the next time that hits and you don't have sparks to.
Yeah, at least we can feed sparks to it for six turns or so. 8,
Right.
I guess 12. Then Fungal Mesh loses 2 Nemesis tokens, and repeat this until Fungal Mesh has 1 or less Nemesis tokens. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is you took the you named it Regrowth. Your character ability that you charge up is to heal Gravehold. I think that we might be leaning on that harder than ever.
I think so. Yeah. This might be the time for this ability to shine, which will be good. Then,
Because either, if no one has any prep spells, Gravehold just suffers 4 basically every 2 times that it unleashes, right? Mm-hmm. And then if we do have spells, we probably want to cast it at Gravehold most of the time. I feel like our own hit points are usually harder to like heal back and avoid taking damage than Gravehold.
Agreed, and it doesn't seem like the Mesh is really going to attack Gravehold that much just by it. So maybe the minions might, but I feel like that's going to be the main way that Gravehold suffers damage. Right. I have to assume.
We will see. It has 70 health.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's quite a bit more than we've ever been up against. Mm-hmm. And I think, our market is set up with the decisions we made at the end of Chapter 3, which had, I think that the highlights were... Wait, what did we change?
I think we swapped Soothing Torporine, which is just a straight upgrade. The last one just gave us 2 ether.
It can silence minions.
This one lets us silence a minion, which basically blanks their text for an activation, which seems good. And then Void Mill was the other one.
Right.
Focus any player's breach. 2 different players may destroy the top card of their discard pile.
Fun.
So a way to help get rid of some of those pesky cards we don't really want.
Yeah, let's get rid of the crystals and just have all marbles.
That's a great idea. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that'll be the plan. Easy, I'm sure.
I actually need to name my new ability. I did not do it last time.
Oh, so. Yeah, that's right. I named I'm glad you brought that up. The equipment we got, which are start of game abilities, at least that we both chose. I was just about to start the game, completely forgetting about that. Mine is called Antifreeze, and it says at the start of your first turn of the game, gain 2 charges.
I need to name mine. I'm going to keep going with the vaguely druidy theme. I don't really know the name. But at the start of your first turn of the game, focus your breach 3 twice.
Nice. It's almost open.
So I will be able to open that pretty quickly, which will be really nice with our bending beam once we get there. But I got to call it something here. So since I've used it, I feel obligated.
Oh, yeah, I agree. We cannot proceed further until that equipment has a name.
Yeah, I mean, like, something spread. Spread seems okay. I don't want to use growth because I already have regrowth.
What about... Is there a play on just, like, can opener? Like, what it just did was, like rotate, rotated the breach towards opening. Yeah. But I don't know what's something that, like, rhymes with can and is druidy. That's a big ask.
Yeah. I mean... flow. There could be like something flow.
Yeah.
What is this called? What's this? The breach?
They are breaches.
Ether flow?
Ether is the currency you use and spend open them. Yeah.
Oh, what's our powerful magic cost called?
Our power.
Like all this is magic, right? All these are spells and
spells.
stuff.
Yeah. What was I about to say? It's like what you literally did was focus. That's a word you could use, druidic focus, or
sold.
Just something like that is
sold. I love
that. Could
be
that easy. I guess that doesn't really sound like a piece of equipment, but focus can be a physical thing.
Definitely, definitely druidic focus.
Okay, yeah. How's your handwriting?
I turned a U into a C, and now it's spelled correctly.
Great.
So I've done a good job.
Druidic focus, perfect. And you've executed it.
Yes.
We have our opening hands, right?
Yes.
So with that, I think we just see who goes first.
Yep, let's go.
It is. Let me just make sure that's kind of
we shuffled that one?
Area for Nemesis cards here on camera. Yes, I shuffled this. Cool. And you go first, Leaf.
All right, let's do some cryotherapy there.
Oh.
Wait, I have your cards. Hold on.
We accidentally have each other's starting hands.
Like, this looks a little bit different. But I'm gonna play it anyway. It's
and
gotta be
the decks are the same, right? Yeah, that's all we had to do was swap those. Okay, we're good.
Okay, cool. All right, so Flourishing Decay.
That sounds more like your style.
That's more me. If you would like to discard a card, you may.
Oh man, yeah, it has to be a spell.
Yes.
I've been doing that. I think you've gone first every game since you got that, and I've always felt like doing it very first turn is a little, like if I could go before you played that, I would prefer that. Still though, I think you just err on the side of churning your deck as much as possible in these games so you can get the cards you buy, so I will do it.
Yeah, I mean, we will need to eventually worry about this with the sparks, but right now, I think it's not totally necessary.
Right, yeah, it didn't start with any minions in play or anything, so we don't have an urgent need for sparks.
Yeah.
Until minions appear and then we regret everything.
Now that doesn't happen. No. Never happens.
No chance.
So I have $4 for ether here, and I feel like the branching radiate seems pretty good. Or I could because I don't want to save the dollar right now. So yeah, I'll just go for the bucks.
Okay.
That seems to be the opening MO for me.
I will say I think branching radiate is a little worse in this matchup because it casting our spells is going to make it harder to have two of them prepped.
That's true.
Maybe it's a subtle thing, but yeah,
that's actually a good
card. Card's a little worse here.
Yeah.
Okay, next turn is the Nemesis. So it's going to start with Influence. Unleash twice, so it's going to gain 2 Nemesis tokens. Any player discards 2 gems in hand. That player focuses their closed breach with the lowest focus cost. Oh, discard 2 gems, but get a free focus.
Oh.
It wants us to open our breaches.
It does.
So that it can take us over and make more powerful spellcasts.
I have the gems. You haven't bought in a card yet, so I feel like I'll eat it and then start focusing a breach.
That said, I don't think I have 5, and I don't like any of the 5 cost options right now. I would rather, I think, just buy. I think I'm happy to discard 2 and buy the 3 cost gem.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, and I'll even discard my signature one because it doesn't do anything until I have 3 breaches open. But this helps. Okay, and then at the end of its turn, it's going to possess one of us. I think you have to fire and destroy your spark.
Sure do.
What are you shooting?
I will shoot Gravehold for 1.
Okay.
And I will put the spark
I am realizing
here so I don't get it confused.
I am realizing I don't have my life tokens. You might need to grab some too.
Oh. It's not infinite?
No,
all the
sadly. The next turn is you again.
Oh, I don't want that.
Wow.
So it's gonna. Oh, you're gonna get 2 in a row then, right?
Some combination of me and the Nemesis.
Oh, there's one more. Okay, that's fine. I have I have another spark which I'll put on the breach, and then 4 crystals here. So my spells are going away. So I mean, which honestly might not be the worst either. But
I mean, it's better to fire small spells than to have it hit Gravehold for 4 because we don't have any prepped, right? Kind of.
It is to get smaller spells. Yes, yeah, that is true. I could buy either like.
And this is just like it's gonna destroy our sparks eventually. But I feel like we want like a good assortment of honestly breach flares actually because if I was going to say Fire Chakram because that way we're dealing just 2 damage. As long as we have 1 in play we can choose. We don't end up firing like a Bending Beam for 5 or something.
Right.
But Breach Flare, it would still do the focus any player's breach effect. any player's 3 breach effect. So that would be potentially fine, like worthwhile if it casted it for us.
I'm actually pretty into that. I do also want to get this focus. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll spend 3 for the Breach Flare. And that'll go here. And I might hang on to this crystal for now. Okay. I would love to get this breach open. Or maybe we wait for the breach flare and do it. Never mind. I'll just hang on to this and get more money next turn.
Don't forget this card you bought is discarded before the cards you played.
Thank you.
And I'm up. Frosty's here. I have 3 crystals. I will buy a Soothing Torporine. That was a turn.
All right.
No one could say it wasn't a turn.
Nope.
Nemesis next. Dominion Spores. It's persistent. Any player discards 2 gems, gain a charge, and suffers 1 damage. Or suffers 2 damage. So Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here of pros and cons to getting targeted by these effects, right?
Yes.
Any player discards 2 gems, gains a charge, and suffers 2 damage. So it's kind of like if you have crystals to discard, it's forcing you to buy a charge, basically.
Yep. It's interesting though. Like we took these abilities that like let us start to destroy cards in our deck, and now the nemesis that we're fighting is just doing it for us.
That is kind of funny. Yeah. Go figure.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn should be next. Yep. So I have 2 sparks and 3 crystals, which is annoying. So I think I just go ahead and open my 2 breach so I can prep both sparks rather than get my hand clogged.
That seems good.
I think that's actually been like my opening 2 turns every game because you keep me discarding the spark to your special card keeps making me have a hand of 2 sparks later. I've got a script that I'm following here, which is it's working. So
I feel like we both have it. It's worked out for us. It's at least given us a consistent start that we can.
Right. And if I ever and it's only exactly the same because you happen to have gone before me every time.
True.
If I go before you, I'll have a different flow of my deck as a result of if I discard your thing, and it won't be so samey.
That's true.
Okay, but boy, that has 6 health. It sure would be nice if my Ice Bolt charges up and I can just deal 7 to it. We'll see. Leaf is up. Back to you.
We got dollars here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ether.
Nice.
You may discard a spell.
I should draw my hand.
2 of your sparks are out, so I don't think you'll want to do that.
I don't even have one.
So I think I just keep going money. I seem to get 6 pretty consistently, like you're saying. I'll stick to the script for now.
I think that's good.
And now a lot of my money is stacked, so I'll need to start getting some spell. Oh, wait, I have to do it. No, that goes there, and then this goes on top.
Seems right.
So we'll have to get some spells in there, but I'm all set.
Nemesis is up. Okay, so the spores are gonna make someone discard, basically buy a charge and suffer 2 damage. I do think that, if only because my charge ability is so good right now, so good in the early game, I think it should probably be me. All right, that leaves me with 4 to spend on my turn, which can buy me something. So, okay, so 2 crystals discarded, charge bot, I do take 2 damage. Wrong deck.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a charge.
Oh, you already did it, yeah.
But I drew from the wrong deck. We are ambushed. Unleash. Gravehold suffers 2 damage. And if this is chapter 4 or higher, evolve. It is, right? It
is.
Okay. Evolve is going to be card 8 from the evolve deck.
That's exciting. Some of these we've been seeing since like the very beginning, so I'm excited to see like what they turn into after 4 games or so.
Fungal Mesh seems more powerful, more volatile than previous Nameless, as if it is drawing from unstable breach magic. You fear future Nameless will adapt as well. No, so it's basically just leading the Nameless innovation here.
Yeah.
Banish Ambush, which I already did. I expected that to happen. Place card 9 in the Nemesis discard pile. So Ambush was the same this time, but in the future, it will be replaced by Waylay, which says unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 1 damage for each player turn order card in the turn order discard pile.
Ooh.
So it's double unleash and anywhere from 0 to 4 damage, kind of unpredictably to Gravehold.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
That was its turn, and because I accidentally flipped it over earlier, I know it's me next. Oh man, okay, I have 4. I can almost, what's the plan with these sparks? Or I do think, as much as it sets back my deck building a little bit, buying 2 charges, probably letting the spore force me to buy the last one, and then zapping it on my next turn is probably the best way to get rid of this, rather than firing off 3 sparks, hoping to draw them again and fire them again.
Yes.
So I think I'm gonna leave my sparks prepped. I really wouldn't be mad if the mesh fires them and destroys them. So I will just play 1, 2, 3, 4 to buy 2 charges.
Oh, go with the charges. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were going to go with the force transfusion for damage and the charge.
That was kind of my plan until I thought a little bit more and then decided I just want, it's just so perfect to do 7 damage with that ability to get that off the table. I think that's the plan.
It seems like a good use of resources, and now you're going to draw a bunch of money again.
My deck is skinny. I'm going to draw, I think, some of those same cards again, because with 2 sparks in play, it's like an 8-card deck. Or I just draw 5 crystals. All right, that too. I was assuming I went down this road where I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I just go twice in a row and can just kill it? And then somehow that got twisted in my head too. It's my turn again.
This is how, yeah, of course. This is how it works. Like you just kind of imagine what you want it to, want it to happen, and it happens.
But no, I did not manifest it. It is the Nemesis turn. So again, any player discards 2 gems, gains a charge, and suffers 2 damage. Since I was going to buy a charge anyway, I think I'll do it.
Yep.
I do have to take another 2 damage, but hopefully I get my 3rd breach online and start healing myself soon.
Oh, that's right, that healing card. That's really not a bad effect for you at all.
I mean, I only really do that heal like 2 or 3 times per game has been the pattern, so it's not like I'm not invincible, but I am a little tankier than you as a result of it.
Sure.
Okay, and it still needs to draw Redirected Power. To discard this, lose 4 charges. Otherwise, on power 3, it unleashes twice, and any player destroys a prep spell that costs 0. Oh, so the downside is unleashed twice. The upside is potentially destroying a spark.
But that means it's also going to try and attack after.
Yeah, it's like I do want the sparks destroyed, but I would like to feed them to the unleash ability rather than have an extra one destroyed.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, so like I am also capable of doing that, but I think the spores are the bigger threat.
I think so, because we're not going to see the Nemesis this turn again. So
yeah, it's a little while.
A whole round before this is a problem.
Yep. Okay. Now it's me. So I will leave my sparks prepped again, because it's not like I have any spells. Then I'm going to spend my 6 charges on my Ice Bolt, deal 7 damage to a minion, and just pop those spores.
Good. Not having to waste a ton of spells on one minion is pretty sweet. Yeah,
that's so good early game. I mean, that's really pretty good at all points in the game, but especially when it can one-shot any minion in the early game, like it's so good.
And you had 2 of those charges off the bat.
Right. And when 7 is just so much more than our spells can do, right? Like once we're firing off 2 bending beams every turn, like 7 is not as impressive, but right now, it's real good. Okay, I have 3 crystals, I think, for, I'm torn between the Breach Flare or just more money. I think my plan for now is going to just be keep going Econ, try to have my ability, I could try to be the one who discards this or be ready for the next minion, and eventually I'll buy some spells, but I think that's my play.
Honestly, that seems really good. If you're just gonna be like a charge, like using instead of worrying about buying spells for you to fire, just charge up your Ice Bolt to use that instead of hurling spells. Seems like it's actually more efficient for you.
And it's like, it's weird. It depends on like the minions we're up against and stuff too, because it's a deck building game. This does snowball. So if you're not spending your money on like building your deck, you're like losing that almost sort of like exponential progression.
Yeah.
But also minions do bad things too that also set back your progress, like making you discard cards and stuff. So if you're killing them fast, that enables that same progression in a different way.
Right.
I don't know. It's a hard call. That's why it's an interesting game.
Yeah, we'll get to see how this one works out.
I'm just drawing all money every hand. I just don't have spells in my deck currently. I think with both my sparks prepped. Leaf is up.
That's the thing. I do actually think like one Force Transfusion for you is going to be really good in this scenario if you want to be buying charges a lot, because this actually plays into that a lot.
True.
Then you have a little bit of damage, and it's a free $2. It will pay itself back in a couple of
Definitely.
So,
Yeah, that was great for me last game.
Yeah. But I think I will actually fire the spark because or I could think on opening this. Or what would I want to do with 4?
Because you have a spell in hand you want to prep.
I do. Yeah, I want to get the Breach Flare up, but with my 4, I could focus this and charge, or if I spend this, then I could buy a Force Transfusion. That doesn't particularly help. So I think I just kind of open this Breach and get any players, and I can start getting yours up, and then we both can start doing the binding beams if we want.
Okay. Yeah. No, I like it.
Okay. So I'm going to not use the spark. I'm spending 3 to open my Breach 3, and I will load up the Breach Flare on that, and then I think I want the money, so I'll keep this in my hand.
Cool.
And that's me.
All right. Next is me. Yeah, I think I will continue to leave my sparks prepped, and this time I have 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm not silencing a minion, obviously. 5, 6 to spend. So, interesting decision. Do I keep going for money, buy a marble? Do I buy some charges? Or do I go for something else, or somewhere in the middle? Maybe I do buy, at some point it will destroy these sparks, potentially when this goes off. Actually, yeah, I wonder if it's not actually worth losing 4 charges to prevent this. Unleash twice and destroy a prep spell, meaning it's going to destroy a spark and then make someone fire a spark, destroying another one. Like, maybe it's actually not worth 8 money worth of charges to prevent this.
That's true.
So I think that's my new thought process, is I'm fine with that just clearing my sparks out. And so I should buy some spells.
Okay, I like that.
Why don't I buy a... Let's see, because I agree, Force Transfusion is great. I'm gonna buy with 6 a Force Transfusion and a Fire Chakram.
And a Fire Chakram.
Yeah, I'm going spellsy.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, and it's me.
Ooh, look at you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it's all money again. Of course, it's another 6. Am I making a similar decision this time? No, now that I have those 2 spells, now I think I want to make sure my econ is good. And I do want us to get a Void Mill soon and hopefully start destroying some crystals, but I want to have my...
Oh, you have a bunch of money? Yeah, that makes sense.
I just want to have my replacement econ for the crystals in place by then, so I'll
nice.
just buy that. And I won't have a turn for a while.
Nope.
Nemesis will. Power off of redirected power, and... our good friend, the Spine Harvester. This says immediately if it was Chapter 5, we would evolve it. For now, it's just persistent. Any player suffers 2 damage. Well, here's something to fire our sparks at.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting with you.
All right, I have so much money. 1, 4, 5, 8.
Oh, shit.
9.
Yeah, assuming you're leaving your 2 spells prepped, right, for the Renting Radite.
Yeah, I think I will for this, just so I have a lot of money. You also may discard a spell if there's something in there you don't particularly like.
Interesting. No, I think now that we're facing a minion that my Ice Bolt is not good against, I think I want my spells.
That's fair.
What's the top of my deck? It's just a crystal. That would put me at 5 money instead of 4. Well, it would mean I could buy a Void Mill. Okay, I'm sold. Goodbye, Fire Chakram. Hello, crystal.
Okay, cool. So I think it's Bending Beam time. I think
nice.
we want to be
You've
able
got
to
your
start
3 breach
pumping out
open.
damage.
I like it.
Yeah. And then I still have 4 more ether to spend. I might go with the Bane Knife, honestly. You just bought a bunch of spells. I want to start leaning into spells. Clearly, we have the money to start buying damage spells. So I think I'll let the one... Or the option is 2 focuses.
Or 2 charges?
2 charges, excuse me. That would be... So 1 Bane Knife, which gets me 1 charge of the 2 focuses. That's kind of my...
Yeah, if you're not trying to rock Force Transfusion at the moment, you don't really have any need for charges. Because it's like you can't even heal Gravehold for the full amount that does yet. So I wouldn't prioritize those if I were you.
And we have lots of breaches to help out with. So I'll just do that and then discard all this cash money.
Okay. Are you going again? No, Nemesis does. So we're down to the last power on redirected power. Spine Harvester deals 2 to any player. You want to take those 2?
Yeah, of course. No problem.
And the Leviathan Hatchling. This is the thing that came out of the egg last game, and it says immediately if this is Chapter 4 or higher, evolve. So it's going to have 6 health. Whatever it evolves into will just have 6.
Okay.
But it is evolving with card 18. Tell us about it.
The hatchling has been feeding. The hatchling has been feeding, finding no shortage of sustenance during this time of war. It has the stored energy it needs to grow, sprouting wings and massive teeth.
Oh, good.
Banish Leviathan Halfling. Place card E19 into play with the same number of life tokens on it.
What? First of all, it's a ravenous Leviathan, which looks terrifying. And also, it still has an evolve. It's got another form still to come.
Awesome. Terrifying. Has a lot of sheep.
It has, I was going to say it has 7 health. It has 6 health, but it's another thing I should try to Ice Bolt, I guess.
Yep, and we do not resolve its persistent effect this turn.
Great. Its persistent effect is Gravehold deals 2 damage and evolve it.
Okay. Wow, all right.
All right.
That's something else that you can Ice Bolt pretty nicely.
Yeah, I need to get some charges up. It's your turn.
Cool. I think now is time to start popping these for us.
Definitely.
I think we got to deal with the Spine Harvester.
I think the best case scenario, even though it would be nice to leave Sparks in play for when it unleashes, I think the best case scenario is you hit it twice and I get a turn to hit it twice.
Agreed. You may focus your level 3 breach.
Oh, thank you. That's big.
And now I have another $5 ether. I think I just get another Binding Beam now that it's sufficiently spaced for my other ones.
Yeah, I like it.
And we just start pumping damage onto the Fungal Mesh. Like, I really like what we have going on where you can kind of focus these larger creatures.
Yep.
And then I can build up or whatever, and we can just start smashing into the
it's working out great. I do have to figure out how to get 6 charges, but I'll get there.
That's all those crystal marbles you're buying.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm hoping to go next so I can double spark that harvester. No, it's the Nemesis. All right, so this is exciting. The last power comes off of redirected power.
Oh.
So it's going to unleash twice. And right now, any player destroys a prep spell that costs 0. So I'm destroying a spark.
Okay.
And then at the end of the turn, it will end up firing off and destroying my other spark. Spine Harvester says any player suffers 2 damage. You take another one, and I'll take the next time. Ravenous Leviathan, Gravehold suffers 2 damage, and it needs an evolved sticker. Let's see. We had. Are those not on the table?
They're not on the table.
I really thought I had put them on the table. Okay, I'll grab those in a second.
Yeah.
It's the Humming Hive, which has 2 armor and 7 health.
Yikes.
And says, persistent, any player suffers 2 damage, evolve. Okay, the minions are a problem.
Yeah, the shields I kind of think are the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Because our sparks are now a valued commodity in our lives, which we did not expect that turn. But here we are.
For sure. Okay, that's it for now. It is your turn, which is what I was hoping for, so I could find those evolve stickers.
Perfect. I'm just doing some small rearranging here. But all right, so I have no spells prepped. However, I got some stuff. So I will play the Brain Knife. So I gain a charge, and any ally focuses or closed breach with the lowest focus cost. I think I take yours, yes. Oh, of course.
Any ally has to be me, yeah.
It's been so long since we played this game.
Right. Those 48 hours have really dragged on.
Yeah. We will prep the Bending Beam into our open breach.
Nice.
And I have another 5 ether available.
Pause your turn for a second.
Paused.
We forgot that at the end of its turn, it should have spent 2 Nemesis tokens and mind controlled me. Firing my spark at our health is already the scarier thing, so I think I'll hit Gravehold for 1, and then destroying it. Okay. Back to your turn.
Okay, so I have $6 here. I kind of feel like we need to start building up our spells again. But
yeah, the minions are certainly out of control.
Yeah, so I think maybe I will do the Force Transfusion this time, and I think I will pick up a charge with my other remaining 2.
Okay. Man, every Nemesis turn the players are taking a total of 4 damage. This is brutal.
Yeah.
We might. There's a world where we'll just lose pretty fast here. Let's hope not.
Don't put that out there. We got this. We got this.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
It's my turn.
There we go.
Well, I wish I still had those sparks to finish off Spine Harvester. Instead, I can just prep Force Transfusion. And I have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's a few ways I could play this. I could hold Cryotherapy back and spend 3 to open my 3 breach so that it heals me when I play it. But I also could use the Soothing Torporine to silence one of these, take less damage, which is actually probably that's better. That's preventing 2 player damage versus healing 1.
Yeah.
But it still is essentially costing $2. So it would be like not buying myself either a Bending Beam or a Void Mill, which is what I will buy if I spend all this money on cards.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I have a hand of 3 damage spells, so I can start, and I have enough to focus one of these, so I'll be able to get them out. So I'll be able to start getting a lot of damage going.
Good.
Maybe focusing on stabilizing a little bit's okay.
Okay. So why don't I will silence the Humming Hive because these both do 2 damage, but this one also evolves, so that will also slow down its evolution.
Oh, nice.
And so that's my Soothing Torporine played. I have 3 ether. Like, am I buying a charge? I do have a Force Transfusion I want to be active soon, but I also feel like I need more spell density after losing those sparks. I think I just buy another Breach Flare.
Did you just put the Force Transfusion out, or is that already out?
Just prepped it.
Just prepped it. Okay.
Yep, can't fire it, I wish.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is you.
Cool. Okay, so I need to use this Bending Beam because I have another Bending Beam ready to go.
Definitely.
So, should I sink into this? I mean, I wouldn't suggest it, but you have so few, and I don't want. It feels so bad against these two.
It does, but this is this is the worst effect for us right now. Is what makes it such a hard decision.
Yeah. Well, I don't have another turn this round, so it's really would you rather have the Force Transfusion into this or this? If we are dedicated on killing this, then let's just buy in and do it.
I think we just kill the Spine Harvester.
All right.
Yeah, I think we need to stop the player bleeding.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't feel good to pop a shield with 5 damage.
No, but it's what has to happen, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is I have a Breach Flare too, so I will be able to open your level 3 next turn for you.
Sweet.
I also have 3. Oh wait. Oh, these count as prep spells, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so 4. I can just pop this open. I might just crack this.
Oh yeah, because you have another spell. Yeah.
Yeah, since I have
another spark, so the next time it unleashes, we have a small spell to cast.
That's the other upside of that play.
Or if you, I was gonna say, or if you go again, that's perfect for the Spine Harvester, but you're not going again.
Not this turn.
Too soon. Okay, I hope it's me then. It is. All right. Even though it's not optimizing its charge ability, I'm definitely just casting the Force Transfusion to get the Spine Harvester off the table. Mm-hmm. And then I have a lot of money. I have 3. 4, 5, although that could also silence a minion. 6, 7, 8. I'm kind of thinking I do want to buy 3 charges, so that these Force Transfusions are charging me up. So maybe I spend 6 on 3 charges and then 2, and then instead of spending 2 with the Soothing Torporine, I silence the other minion too.
Big fan of that. I think that's a good play.
All right. Okay, so I'll do that. So silence the Leviathan and 3 charges purchased.
Yeah, I think that's really solid. Because our decks are like at a point where I think we're getting like turns of big money, and we need to find a way to maximize those turns.
Definitely. Okay, I finally have some spells cycling in next.
Yes.
Yeah. This is getting somewhere.
What that means that our Nemesis
is up. Both of those silences just get consumed, and it's marked. We are unleashing twice, and then you suffer 3 damage.
That is
terrifying.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, and then it's the end of the Nemesis turn. You get mind controlled and fire your spark at what?
I spark Gravehold.
Okay.
Not my favorite, but it's a lot better than the alternative.
Our sparks are destroyed.
We only have 2.
We're out of sparks. We both started with 2, yeah. And normally that's a great thing, but with such a shield-heavy deck, sparks are pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, and it's also like the Breach Flare, or these like little 2 damage now is our lowest amount of damage that we can do to Gravehold. So it's gonna quickly start to.
At least it doesn't destroy those. It doesn't like force us up to the high numbers. As long as we both can keep some of those 2 damages prepped. It's only 2 at a time.
True.
Okay.
I want to throw something at you. I almost feel like we just silence this and never try and kill it.
Whoa! Just silence it for the rest of the game.
As like, I don't know. I'm not sure. It just seems. I'm trying to think of ways.
Yeah.
I guess we can just try and outlast it.
I can certainly keep. Well, I can certainly keep silencing it, but never trying to kill it that's a lot to ask.
That's true. And this might be the situation where we don't try and do this and we just try and outlast the deck.
It's possible.
Because we're going to I fear we run out of damage spells from eating it.
I just fear that we're going to run out of health
That's fair.
before we get to the end of the Nemesis deck. So
fair enough.
It's a new turn order deck. I hope it's you going, because you can kill that Leviathan. It's not. It's the Nemesis. Gravehold suffers 2 damage and an evolve sticker on the Leviathan. If you
did
could.
we put one on for the last one?
They were silenced, so they didn't evolve. They both were.
They both were?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But they're both getting a sticker now.
Got it.
Any player suffers 2 damage. I will take this one. I'm down to 4. Woof. No, down to 4. I grabbed too many. I had 4 in my head and grabbed 4 tokens and changed for my 5.
Problem.
And the Caustic Cocoon is back. That's right. The Caustic Larvae evolved into this. It has Persistent Unleash, and Gravehold suffers 1 damage and evolve.
Yikes.
But that's not happening now.
Yikes.
So many minions.
So many minions.
Okay, next turn. If it's the Nemesis, this game is spiraling out of control. It is you, thankfully.
Okay, so I have 7 damage on deck. I think we sink it into the Leviathan.
I think so. Let's just get
Just to
something
get
off the
something
table.
off.
Even though it's hitting Gravehold, like like it's that or put 7 damage into the 2 shields and not clear any minions.
Yeah, or we can get this down to 4. Well, that's only making Gravehold suffered 1 damage, but it is unleashing.
That's true. Which I think unleashing, it's a couple points of damage we have to send at probably Gravehold, but it's also wasting one of our spells, which is an understated I think effect of that.
Sure.
I think the play is almost always just if you can kill something though.
So I will say, I do not have any spell to put in play.
Annoying.
So if you want, there's a possibility that if I spend this, Gravehold just takes 4.
That's true. I think it's worth the risk though.
Okay.
To kill this, because otherwise this is dealing 2.
That's true.
Right?
That is fair. Okay.
Okay, so the Leviathan's dead.
Yep.
And it stops evolving this way.
We will nuke the Leviathan.
Okay. I have 2 spells in hand, so my prayer is to be able to play them both. They're both 2 damage spells, hit both Humming Hive shields, and then do the exact 7 to take it off the table with Ice Bolts.
Be good.
We'll see.
So with my 5, I'm actually gonna buy some cheapo spells.
I think that's the way to go.
I'm kind of stacking a lot of my spells here, but that's kind of the nature of what I got going on. So
Yeah, the question will be how do we deal frickin' 70 to the boss with two at a time? But
Yeah.
for now, I do think that's the mid game plan here. Is we need to have those since our sparks are gone.
yeah,
I still also really want us to be void milling away these crystals. Damn, I just haven't felt like I have time. I have time now, but not the money. So I will prep. 2 spells, including the Breach Flare when it fires, will open my Breach 3, which is going to be nice.
Oh, I had a Breach Flare. That should have been opened.
Oh, is that one of the spells you fired?
It was. Breach
Sweet, great. Then never mind. Mine is open, and now my Breach Flare is the same thing as a Fire Chakram, which is fine. Okay, and then I have 4, but I could silence a minion, so I probably should. Even though there's a chance that I just kill the Humming Hive on my next turn, I don't want it to risk going off.
I agree.
So I think I silence the Humming Hive with the Soothing Torporine,
I think that's worth the 2.
and I spend my 2 crystals on a charge.
Yeah, I like that.
It doesn't feel great to just keep treading water on that thing, but
Honestly, I want to start buying these.
The silences are pretty good.
I think I should. I don't know if you'll let me. I would swap this out for that Breach Flare that I just bought.
oh, to buy that instead?
I would.
That's fine.
100%.
Yeah, I don't mind you retconning that.
I think
nothing random has happened, so seems like a fair retcon.
Yeah, and that comes after the spell I played, so we'll do this, and that's this one.
Oh, and I'm going again. Yes, that was the dream. Okay. All right, this is a good turn. I am going to
going again, dang.
fire both of these spells. So it did waste the silence because I'm getting to kill the Humming Hive, but I don't think that made it the wrong
No,
play.
it has 2 shields.
I'm going to use my Ice Bolt for the 7 damage. So I am popping the 2 shields with my 2 spells.
Understood.
I will go ahead and prep Force Transfusion. But I'm not going to sit and wait around for this to give me a free charge, I don't think. I think I have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 ether, and my cryotherapy has started healing me.
Oh, because it's 7 damage. That's fair. 7 damage.
And yeah, right? Like, I could finally buy that Void Mill, which I really want one of us to have, but just killing that thing, especially when, like, the Nemesis could get several turns before my next opportunity, I think I just do it. Okay, so with my 6, I'm going to buy Why don't I'll buy 2 charges, and I could buy a charge again with my fresh bar. So yeah, we'll do the 7 to the Humming Hive. But I think I'll buy a Fire Chakram and just kind of keep upping my spell density a little bit, even though they're clumped. Having 3 of them in play is like not a bad thing. So let me just sequence these, and the next turn is the Nemesis. This is actually back kind of under control, kind of.
I agree. This
Kind of.
isn't as bad as it could be any longer.
The Nemesis is unleashing. Gravehold suffers 1 damage, which you got. And the Cocoon, yeah, I'm going to have to hit something for 3. Cocoon needs an evolve sticker when you can.
Okay.
And then the Nemesis draws Tremor. Speaking of evolving, this has 2 power, 7 ether to discard. Otherwise, unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 4 damage. And if Gravehold has 13 life or more, evolve. Which it would not right now. Like if Gravehold gets hit once or twice, or like I'm about to hit it.
I just did that. I did that already.
Oh, you already
It
did
was
the
at
3.
20.
You did the 3 for my Force Transfusion hitting Gravehold?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, so I had to cast that. Frustrating that I don't have the charges, because even when it forces me to cast this, I would gain the charges from Force Transfusion.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
At least I think I would. Yeah, because it says any player casts it. It's not actually the Fungal Mesh casting it.
Yeah.
It's me.
And it just changes the target, so.
Right. Okay, your turn.
Alrighty, so I have a Brain Knife. So an ally focuses their breach with their lowest cost.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
That's
Save you some
nice.
bucks.
Yeah.
I also have a Flourishing Decay for you, so if you would like
let's
to
check my
cycle,
hand.
you're welcome to.
I have no spells.
All right. I have 5 credits here, so I think I want at least 1 more charge since I have a prepped Force Transfusion. So I will spend 2 to add a charge, and then I have 3 remaining. And I almost think I get one of these Torpenes again.
Sure.
Because it's also good for these spends. It's
a great
good
card.
For silences.
Yeah.
I think I do like this actually in this scenario quite a bit. So I'll do that.
Okay. It's a Nemesis. The Caustic Cocoon is going to unleash, and then Gravehold suffers 1 damage, and then Evolve needs another sticker.
Okay.
Tremor ticks down, and here she is, Brahma Infested. This is going to have 10 health, but it says immediately read Evolve deck card 56.
Yikes.
It has 10 health, and its persistent effect is Unleash. Fungal Mesh gains 3 life. I believe that unless otherwise specified, they can't go above their starting health, I think.
Okay.
I think. But
I like that.
either way, they have a lot of health, so
That is
we're still in bad shape.
That's a rare dub in this scenario for us. So I'll take it.
Because there are some nemesis that I think use a lot of healing mechanics, and they specify that they can go above their starting health. I think that's the case. I think the boss I'm thinking of is actually in Astronites, but still, we'll go with that. Brahma Infested appears. A figure jerkily stumbles into view from behind a massive tree trunk. Her words are slurred. Get back. Suddenly her eyes narrow in on you as her hands raise. You recognize the spell she's about to cast. Place this card next to Brahma Infested. When Brahma Infested is discarded, read the back of this card.
Oof.
When we defeat her, we read the back of this. I don't know whether it'll be good or bad. I truly don't.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
She is it actually makes sense. Like, I do think the flavor text of you recognize the spell she's about to cast might just be referring to her healing Fungal Mesh, because Brahma's a playable character in one of the other boxes and she heals players. Like, so it actually makes like it's
cool.
that's a neat little parallel to what she does as a breach mage.
Good, because I was like racking my brain, because in the very beginning, so many of these friends just did a ton of damage to the meteor thing. So I was trying to make sure she wasn't
wasn't gonna do like
drop 40 damage on us. I'm like, oh no.
That would be very funny. A minion just shows up mid-game and does 40 damage to Gravehold.
When she dies too, it's like, oh no.
Okay. Fuck.
Dang.
Nemesis. All right. So a lot of Gravehold bad stuff is happening.
Yeah.
We are unleashing. Gravehold suffers 1 damage.
Oh,
Evolving
no.
the cocoon. Tremor is going off. So unleash twice more.
Oh, this is
Gravehold
really bad.
suffers 4 damage. Then if Gravehold had 13 or more life evolve, it's not evolving. Brahma is just trying to heal, doesn't heal. And then...
We're going to do 7 damage to Gravehold because it's going
Oh,
to fire
God.
my...
Oh, I mean, it's an option to fire it at a player.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe we need to, rather than have Gravehold at 4, maybe we need to Force Transfusion me.
I might. It feels really bad.
I know, but so does having Gravehold at 4 health, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I will gain a charge from this, so I have the ability to heal it, but I think that would leave us less.
Yeah.
So,
Currently, we don't have any threats to player life. I think that's what I'll do. I don't know. It might come back to be the wrong call when the next card we draw, which is we're about to draw one, right? No. We've done. Oh shoot, we haven't drawn the. We skipped ahead to this, but haven't drawn the Nemesis card yet.
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Tempting offer. It's back. Power 2. To discard this, we have to let it evolve. Otherwise, the player with the lowest life suffers 3 damage. Well, so hang on, because before we decide what you're hitting with your spell, we had this knowledge. Do I actually want to stay up and take that so we don't have to let it evolve? Or are we just going to say, fuck it, that's a problem for future us and let it evolve?
That's rough. I mean, you have a little bit of... We have no cards that give us healing. So the only healing...
The only player healing is my own signature card.
Yeah. And the only Gravehold healing is my ability here.
Yeah.
So player life is very, very hard to come by. Gravehold life seems slightly easier to come by because we have a printed ability, even though it does cost 12 ether. But I feel like economy-wise is okay.
I wonder if Brahma, I wonder if it's a good thing when we defeat the minion and if she heals us. That would be so cool.
But
I can only speculate.
Be cool. Yeah, I was almost on the mind of.
You should probably, now we're back to the end of the turn, you should probably Force Transfusion Gravehold and then plan to heal it. We are going to get more turns before the Nemesis goes anymore.
That's true.
And leave me a little more comfortable on health. But Gravehold's up 4. That's sure not comfortable. But at least the Nemesis is not going for a while.
I took a charge.
Oh, right, from your spell. Okay, it's me. Well, I have just money. It's just...
Oh, and these are gone as well.
Yes, thank you. Huh. Do I want to silence the cocoon at all? Do I want to just spend this all on charges? Do I want to... It's actually getting to... Things are too dire. I feel like if I buy a Void Mill, like I need to do faster triage than that, do something that affects the board state now. So 3 charges would get us a lot closer to killing that Caustic Cocoon.
I think we silence this. I think if a minion has text that matters, we silence it. Like Brahma doesn't matter, right? But this matters.
All right, silence the cocoon. Brahma eventually matters when and if we start damaging the boss, but until then. And then 5 will buy me 2 charges.
That's a big if right now.
Ooh,
this might be a try and outlast it.
I hate it. We're not even to tier 3 of the deck though. We haven't even seen the bad shit. Okay, draw 5 cards.
This isn't even the bad shit. That's terrifying. What a terrible...
It's me again. Okay. I wish I had these spells in my previous hand then, because now I'm going to prep, and I have just 2 to, I guess, buy a charge. Yeah.
Like 2 doesn't buy anything useful. It's like
just more 2 damage spells, but
yeah.
I don't want to. Well, I guess I wouldn't be clumping it with these. It would be clumping it with these if I bought more spells next turn when I cast these. It's fine.
No, I think that's a move. That's a move.
Okay, so now you have 2 turns. Yep.
So I will prep a Breach Flare in the... Oh, nope, wrong one. That'll go there. How much does this cost? 1, 2... Oh, you know what? I have a better idea. We're going to do... I don't have a better idea. Okay. So I'm going to prep the Binding Beam in 3, and I will prep the Breach Flare. Then I also have $4 for ether.
Nice.
So I am going to pump up...
Buy the charges and heal Gravehold.
Buy the charges and heal
Gravehold. I think that's good. I think that's
5.
good.
Yeah.
It's up to 9.
Regrow Gravehold.
A nice comfy 9. It's your turn again if you're done.
Keep this.
Okay.
Yes. 2, 3, 4. And it's my turn again, of course. Yep. So I will now... I have 7 damage here. I could just dump it into Brahma. Actually, I think that's the play. We just dump 7 into Brahma, because otherwise she could heal this, and you could kill her.
Yeah.
I think we just...
Okay.
That's
7 to Brahma?
Yep. And if I go, I'll be able to kill her too. So I think either way, that's good.
I like that.
Because I have another Bending Beam, and then I have...
I like how it's sometimes Bending Beam, sometimes Binding Beam, depending on your mood when you play it.
Yep. Oh, these are discards as well. Hold up. These actually were last turn.
Before the spells, yeah.
Yes. Boop. Okay, now I do have another Fire Chakra in my hand, but I also have 2 or a silent, 4 really.
Yeah, there's nothing really to silence. I don't believe you can stack silences.
No, that makes
So
sense.
I think you just have the money.
Yeah, I think I just get 2 more charges.
Sure.
And get to a point, hopefully, where we can get this to a more comfortable spot.
Yeah. Okay, before you completely end your turn, because the Nemesis could go twice in a row after the shuffle, we should consider what is our plan with the tempting offer.
Oh, I see the problem.
Right? It maybe won't go twice in a row, but still, like, we don't know for sure that we will have more opportunities to discard that if we want to. This could be our very last one.
Yeah, I think we have to take it, right? Like, unless, because the alternative is maybe she heals us, and then that becomes less of a problem. Is that like kind of what you're thinking?
Yeah, I guess. It's still not great. The Unleash twice still means we'll hit Gravehold and lose a spell. But evolving it is so scary. And the Evolve deck is not always, right? Because it was Evolve deck that did the Brahma thing. It's sometimes things other than just swapping in a new card. It also could just be like a huge, terrible effect.
Right. And it says tempting offer. So I feel like something's going to probably happen immediately. I think this is only a problem if it rolls twice.
Yeah, so we kick the can down the road?
I think we kick the can down the road.
Okay. Then the turn is the Nemesis.
I wanted to ask you to shuffle before, because your shuffles have been questionable.
It was double Nemesis at the top of my last shuffle too. So what are the odds that it happens twice?
What are the odds?
Yeah, Cocoon was silenced, Brahma can't heal, Tempting Offer ticks down, and we have Deadly Overload. To discard this, spend 7, otherwise in power 3, the player with the most expensive prepped spell casts it. The damage that spell deals must be dealt to the player who cast it.
Okay.
So if we don't discard this, the way to play around it is to probably put a Bending Beam not in Breach 3, right? Because it says the most expensive spell. So if we cast a Bending Beam for 2 damage, that's the best way to play around this if we don't discard it. Anyway, that was its turn. I can't. I did shovel. I sat there the whole time we were talking about it shoveling.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Rip.
Oh, it's the player with the lowest life, too.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. All right, well, let's play this out. Caustic Cocoon unleashes, Gravehold suffers a damage, it evolves, if you could stick a sticker on it.
Yeah.
Brahma heals, doesn't do anything. Tempting Offer blows up on us. 2 more unleashes. Player with the lowest life suffers 3 damage. That's you.
That is me.
So you're exhausted. You have to destroy one of your breaches. I think it can be your closed breach if you want. But you're giving up the opportunity to get your +1 damage breach, so it's up to you.
What's my hand?
It's gonna unleash another twice, jeez.
Yeah, that's really bad. I think rough. I need to spend my money on other things. I think it has to be this breach.
Okay. That's the Tempting Offer. So you're exhausted. I'm the only all player damage hits me. Any player damage that hits you because it was all players or something gets doubled and dealt to Gravehold.
Rough.
Oh, okay. Deadly Overload ticks down and Command unleashed twice. There are 7 Nemesis tokens out there. Any player discards 3 gems and suffers 2 damage. Then that player gains a card that costs 3 or less from any supply pile. I mean, it's probably me, right?
Yeah, I can't take damage.
Like, I think we could choose you here, but it would do 4 to Gravehold, right?
And we can't, because we're about to do 2, 4, 6 more Gravehold.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay. So I discard 3 gems. Is it... I have to decide whether I'm discarding my marble, that's worth 3, or my self-healing. It's probably the marble. The self-healing is probably our only chance of clinging to life, but man, that hurts to lose 5 there. I do gain a card that costs 3 or less from a supply pile. Probably a Breach Flare.
Yep.
And that's command. Okay.
That was a rough.
End of the
series of events.
turn. 3 times we have to fire a spell at
So-
ourselves.
3 fire chakrams, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess it could be the breach flare. Maybe
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
burn. Okay, yeah, that's fair. So we're down to 2.
And we're firing them all at Gravehold? Because the option is for
no.
me to hit myself.
I have money, and I don't really want to buy cards with
Yeah.
it. So I
Okay.
won't be able to heal. I won't be able to heal.
Jeez, this is going so bad. Now I can't kill Brahma if it's my turn next. Which was part of the plan, was that card saving us, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's not good.
well, the Nemesis turn is done at least after doing a whole lot. And it's me. Yeah, I can't kill Brahma anymore. And because you have a 5 damage spell in play that would just kill her, and the only other spell I'll be prepping is a 3 damage spell, I don't think there's any reason to target her.
No.
I probably just leave the Breach Flare in play because it is the lowest damage spell for the next time. Well, I'm gonna have yet another turn. Nah, I'll just. Oh, it clumps all these spells too because of this. There's so much to think about.
Well, those are burned. Those are gone.
No. Oh, you've been destroying those? No, it's only if it costs 0. So only sparks are destroyed that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat. Crap. That just happened now, right?
At least one of them just happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's fine. Honest mistakes happen. I guess I think I sit on it. I just don't. There's no point in clumping 4 spells together. Okay. And then all I have is cryotherapy. It's going to gain me 1 ether I can't spend, but since I have 3 or more breaches, it does heal me 1.
Healing's where it's at.
Yep. And that's my turn. It's you.
All right. Well, let's sink bending beam into
Brahma?
drama.
Okay. Why don't you tell us what we won? Flip that card.
The back of this. Mm-hmm. All right. Your attacks disrupted Fungal Mesh's control over Brahma. In the moments before fainting, she musters enough willpower to aid you.
I was hoping it would be good.
Brahma heals one of you. Any player gains 2 life.
Oh, it's not as flashy as I hoped.
It is
and it can't be you. Once you're exhausted, you cannot be healed. So I gain 2. Yeah.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yep.
I was hoping I could be brought back.
Return this card to the Evolved deck. Oh, that's because if you lose and play this a second time, the same effect will happen. It's rare that cards don't just get banished from this deck. Okay.
All right, so that really wasn't super impactful at this point.
Yeah, not really. I mean, 2 heals good.
The worst series of events that it could
Yeah.
have been for us. But that's fine. We'll turn this around. We only have 70 health to deal damage to deal.
God.
All right, so I have a brain knife. I gain a charge. You get to focus your
Okay.
lowest breach,
Okay.
which is pretty okay. And I have 2 for either 5 or 3 credits and a siphon, or silence, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't get rid of Deadly Overload. I think Gravehold doesn't have enough health. I can't ignore this. So I think I silence
it, yeah.
the Caustic Cocoon. It will also stop it from evolving. And with my 3, I will spend 2 to get another charge.
Nice.
And
Okay.
I
so
need
you're
4.
2 away from healing Gravehold.
Yeah.
That would be good. Mm-hmm. Next turn is me. Yeah, and that's right, because while you were talking about your turn, I was too busy debating what I was going to do on my turn to interject. One option I have is to kill this, in which case there was no need for you to silence it, because we knew I was going to go before the next Nemesis turn. But the other thing I could do is, instead of buying charges, buy away the Deadly Overload. I have exactly 7.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's what I'll do.
I also have 7.
Oh, okay.
But then I can charge.
You should heal Gravehold.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and cast these spells. Force Transfusion deals 3, and Breach Flare deals 2 for a total of 5 to the Cocoon.
Okay.
And I have 3 or more charges, so I'll gain a charge from Force Transfusion. And then, exactly 7 will buy us out of the Deadly Overload.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good.
Okay, and it's your turn.
Okay, so as...
Don't worry, I'll let you cut this deck after I show it.
Thank you. That's all I want. So 5, 6, I have 8. You can discard a spell if you would like.
Oh, I haven't drawn my...
Excuse me. Okay, so I have 8.
I don't have any spells this hand.
I'm going to spend 4 of that 8 right off rip to heal Gravehold, regrow Gravehold.
Hell yeah.
For 5. And then I have 4 more, and I almost think I buy another Force Transfusion.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I think I buy another Force Transfusion here.
Cool.
Awesome.
Please cut the deck before I draw the next turn.
Thank you. That's all I want.
Hey. Okay. Well, all I've got is a lot of money. I mean, I guess I probably just kill the minion. I can buy the charges to do so. I have 4, 5, 6, 7.
I like kill the minion.
Yeah. Because I could I could even buy the charges and not kill it and hope that the Nemesis doesn't go twice before my next turn so we can just have more information about what I should hit. But
I do have a way to I can silence a minion.
Okay. But you never know if the Nemesis goes twice immediately after my turn.
That's true.
So, and then it would evolve. It would like fully evolve if it goes off again. I think I just kill it. Okay. So that's going to be 4 for those 2 charges to fire my Ice Bolts, overkilling it by 1, but defeating it.
It feels so nice to have a
Yeah, nothing on the table over
Yeah.
there. That is nice. That leaves me with 3. It would not clump with all my other spells, so I will go ahead and buy a Breach Flare. Oops. Yeah, that's the right discard order. Okay, it's you.
Cool. I will load a Bending Beam on the Breach. I will load a Breach Flare, and I have 4 more. I think I just keep. I think this is still dangerously low.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And
just buying 2 more charges.
Buy 2 more charges. Yeah.
Cool. Next up is Nemesis. That's maybe good, rather than like have it go at the end of the order and then the start of the next one or something.
Agreed. Spread it out a bit.
So all that it's doing is drawing a fresh card. Domineer, unleash 3 times. The player with the lowest life discards their hand, shuffles their discard pile into their deck, then draws 5 cards. Okay, you're exhausted, but I think that for a non-damage effect, you are still the player with the lowest life.
Okay.
And so you already put the unleashed tokens out, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You shuffle you discard your hand, shuffle your discard pile into your deck, and draw 5 cards.
Rough. So this hand was actually going to be really good as
damn it.
damage, which would have been sweet, and another Bending Beam.
But speaking of a lot of damage, now it's going to mind control you twice.
I shuffle this?
You shuffle it, which feels violating an Aeon's End.
I don't like this.
It feels terrible to shuffle your deck. Even though it's like in any other game, it would just be par for the course.
Yeah, so I have no idea what's going to happen anymore.
Right.
I don't even have guesses.
Yeah. But what I know is happening is you're getting mind controlled twice, dealing 7 damage.
Yep.
To targets. What are you? And I'm at 8 and Gravehold's at 7. What are you targeting with your spells?
I feel like I need to sink 5 into you.
Oh man. See, I was wondering if it should actually be 5 into Gravehold and 2 into me, because I'm only healing 1 per deck cycle, and
I can heal
5 at a time. Yeah.
And 8 isn't awful.
I don't. It's not, because we have no idea what will happen next. So like I don't think that there's a clear-cut right answer. So
okay,
it's your call. What's the plan?
I think the way you phrase it, like I can heal so much more than you can heal.
Okay.
Respective things.
Okay. So Gravehold's at 2.
We'll do the 5.
And I take 2. So I'm at 6.
And if your breach is focused. Cool.
All right. So yeah, any future self-casts will be at me for a while.
Fresh.
Oh yeah. And
I'm a new.
We'll see if it's your turn. It is not. It's the Nemesis turn. Oh, so if this is a card that just hits Gravehold, we're just done.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty bad. Oh wow. Demolish, attack, unleash 3 times.
Oh, we're very dead.
Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Any player destroys 3 cards in hand. Well,
very dead.
Here's why we at least can't kick ourselves for that decision we just made, because we have no spells, so the unleash 3 times was going to cause it to deal 4 damage to Gravehold. We were fucked either way.
Yeah.
I feel like this is an official welcome to Aeon's End.
Yeah, we got rocked this time. There wasn't. We kind of got underneath it from early in the game and couldn't get out of it.
Yeah. Okay, so when we lose, we still read, I think, the next stuff in the Legacy deck, right? Let's see, where was the... Oh, here we go. The introduction to the scenario. read the front of L31 after your first game versus Fungal Mesh. So, if you lost the first game against Fungal Mesh, be sure to follow losing the game rules on page 20 of the rulebook. Oh, okay. So it's just doing that. It's not. There's no flavor text. You just try again.
I like how even the game expected us to lose, though. That's nice. It's like,
Yeah.
read this thing, and then this is the first time we've had, if you lose, it's okay. Read this part of the rule book.
Right,
Like, I've not
right.
seen that yet, so that's funny.
And so what losing the game means is replaying the scenario with that Malistar's gift token that like lets you spend it at one point to heal a player or Gravehold for a few. So we have like that little extra handicap. We also get to make one change to the supply, including reaching back to the previous chapter's cards if we want to. So that might be nice. We should definitely do that. And it's going again, so it is removing that. And there's the Psychic Clouds. Persistent. The player with the most prep spells suffers 4 damage.
That's actually
Okay. We do want to kill it.
We do want to kill it. I think we pretty much can.
Yeah, because I think we're not. If we were a little close, if this was at 20, I would say we just kill the boss. But
We actually can nuke that with one of each of our turns.
yeah, let's hope we get some.
Or 2 of mine, I can nuke it too. So.
Because if it goes next, that Gathering Storm, even though we don't have to deal with the Evolve, it does unleash, cast one of our spells.
Oh, that is a problem.
That will be annoying. Cut.
So I'm also saying this now. I think we should start playing as if we're going to be on camera.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
just a heads up.
Good thinking.
Okay. So we'll cut this. So we know how this has been going for us.
Yep.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Let's not get a third Nemesis turn in a row. It's you.
Hey.
All right.
All right. So I'm kind of thinking that we try and outlast this at this point and nuke this. Because we have enough spells to nuke it.
Yeah.
And I have more spells to put out for Nemesis reasons.
Agree. Yeah, we're with 2 cards left. I agree. I think.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna run out as fast as we can do 36 damage.
Totally.
And I'm noticing about just our like supply of this game and stuff. Just our DPS is not high. We need to look for. I think that when we modify our supply, we want to invest in a big ass spell if we have one offered.
Yeah, we need. I would like to rework our damage a bit for sure.
Anyway,
But I have 3, 8, 10 damage that I will throw at the clouds.
love it. In fact, if you want to, are you setting up to kill it?
I also have more spells that I can.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say if you want to leave it at 7, my Ice Bolt is charged.
Oh, I'll leave a Fire Chakram in play then. That's
Okay.
better. That's better. Just in case this unleashes a bunch, and we are in the
Yeah.
3rd stage, so it could get bad.
Yeah.
Then with my extra things, I'll put a bending.
And and if you go again before it goes, you can still kill it regardless. So yeah, I think that's the play.
So I have a bunch of Force Transfusions. I'm also going to silence the clouds.
Sure, yeah.
So
Silent
not
Clouds.
even to
I
worry
like
about
that. Yeah. So that's 4 player damage that you may be saving us. So
Exactly. And then with my remaining 2, I'm just going to get a charge. I've been doing that a lot this game, and the charges have worked out for us. So
I mean, yeah. Have you healed Gravehold 3 times?
3 times.
3 times, and the Malisaur's gift was another 3. So we're out. We would be 7 in the hole if not for all that healing. Definitely good to have you here. It is the Nemesis turn. So
All right.
Gathering Storm goes off.
Unleash.
There's 1 turn order card in the discard pile, so it's not going to do. It tries to evolve, but it can't because this is our rematch game. But Unleash goes off.
I will spend a Fire Chakram
Sure.
to do 2 damage to Gravehold.
Okay. And the clouds silently waft around, and then a Maddening Spectre.
Whoa.
Wow. So this is not our problem right now, but immediately if it's chapter 4 or higher, it would evolve. And its persistent is unleashed twice. So that's not great. But probably in the time actually, maybe we can just fling enough spells at it to kill it. But also the game's going to end soon, so hopefully we're fine.
It's super cool that we haven't gotten to this far in the deck before. So this is the first time I'm seeing some of these 3.
Yeah, and we could have, because this has been in there for our last 2 games, just in the bottom third of the deck, but still, we reached that point. It just must have been shuffled low in it every time.
Yeah.
So we know that'll evolve someday.
And it's cool that even 4.5 games into this,
Right,
we're still seeing cards.
Still seeing new content, yeah. Okay, it's me. So, what do I kill? Because they both have 7 health, and that is my Ice Bolt. I could either use my spells to take off both shields and kill the Spectre with the Ice Bolt, or I could get rid of the clouds. What do we hate more, 4 player damage or Unleash twice?
I think the Spectre.
Probably. Oh, I was almost about to say at the same time as you, probably the clouds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that would have been a good moment. I wish I had said it out loud. Because I think player damage is more, especially since we are probably not winning by damaging the boss. I don't worry too much about us having to direct a spell or 2 at Gravehold. I'm more afraid of us taking chunks of 4 damage at a time.
Fair.
Yeah, okay. So I will, let's see, do I have another shot? What's my hand? I do have more small spells to play. Okay, so I'm going to Fire Chakram, one of its shields. Cast the Bending Beam, I think just at the boss.
Okay.
And rather than add a shield, just maybe we'll kill it. It's at 31. It's
at 31 now?
Maybe we'll win the race.
We're over halfway
and
there.
I will cast probably my last ice bolts of the game. Yeah, just right. We just crossed the halfway mark. Oh god, the halfway mark. Here in the last 2 rounds of the game, Psychic Clouds are defeated, and then I have a Binding Beam, Force Transfusion, Breach Flare to prep, Cryotherapy to heal myself 1, and I can silence it. I could have silenced whatever I left behind anyway. I will just do that, so that's pretty good. Your turn next.
Okay, so I think I kill the Spectre now, just to absolutely make us feel good. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like,
unless you're like getting us, unless you attacking it meant I could like finish the boss or something. And I've got let's see, 5, 9. I have 11 damage in play. How close to 20 are you getting if you turn on the boss?
I have 9. I have 12 damage.
That's 23 of 31. How much is in your hand? Should we set up for an actual kill?
I have 3. I only have 3 in my hand.
Yeah, and I have only 4 in my hand, and I don't even know if I'll get that many more turns.
Right.
Okay, fine. We will just play the waiting game. All right, you want to kill it?
It does still cost me all of my spells, but yes, I will kill it. And I will play a Force Transfusion. And if the Void Mill doesn't really do anything for either one of us, huh?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll play it for no effect, and then Flourishing Decay and Entangled Shard and a Crystal. I think I will actually use 2 points to give me a Shard, and then Focus, and then this is worth 3, which I think I still just use for another Focus.
Peeked at the top of my deck, and somehow, despite all the crystals we've destroyed, it's a crystal on top, so I'm not going to Flourishing Decay into that.
All right, fair enough. I'm done.
Okay. Nemesis. Final Nemesis card, although I think it loses when it tries to draw and can't, so we still have to endure this and make it to the Nemesis's next turn. Okay. Suffocate. Evolve or Gravehold suffers 3 damage and any player suffers 3 damage. I think since we can't evolve, let's not be cheap and claim we can choose that option. So 3 and 3.
I'll take it.
All right.
So we don't have enemies left.
No, we just win on the next Nemesis turn.
We just win.
We just win. Yeah, there's actually no way to lose, but
cool.
I want to see how close we get it.
Let's try and kill it anyway.
If we get enough turns before it, maybe we pull it off. So 4, 9, 11 damage to it puts it at 20.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. It's probably not enough.
Yeah.
Especially considering you just have the 1 Force Transfusion, and I have a Chakram and a Breach Flare. Brain Knife will gain me a charge for what that's worth.
Do that. I'm just going to shuffle this.
2 crystals will buy me a charge. None of that matters. Okay.
All right, and then...
All right, just give us the next 4 turns so we can win the real way. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. 5 damage to it.
All right, 15 left.
And I will prep. This is another 8 damage.
Okay.
And then Cryotherapy heals me for what that matters, and I buy a charge.
Cool, I like that.
Next turn. Nemesis.
Dang.
Damn it, we win.
Oh, no. Well, we got there.
Wow, yeah. You said going into this attempt that we should go for outlasting the deck, and I was skeptical, but we did it. Thanks in large part to your Gravehold healing. Maybe thanks a little bit to my self-healing, because I took a lot of damage over the course of the game. I think that was the most I've healed through Cryotherapy. Because the nice thing is, we played, this time, we kind of reassessed before that rematch. One of the things we decided to do was like, even if it doesn't feel convenient, buy at least 1 early Void Mill, right?
Yes.
And improve our decks by smashing crystals. And it's a wonky card to try to get to line up.
It is.
I think it would be better in 4-player where it can destroy 2 cards from 2 players and there's more options.
Yeah.
Like we almost never both had a crystal on top.
Very seldom did that line up for both of us, but it still has really good text. Like it still does, even removing 1 card from the game and focusing
a breach. Yeah, we got all of our breaches open, and then at the end we were getting like 3 spells per turn each. Like getting all those crystals out is so good.
It is. It really is.
And yeah, I think that was really good and allowed us to control the minions in the late game.
And the one way that we did that is we kind of also reevaluated, based on the last game, we needed to focus so much. Like, I was focusing to heal Gravehold.
Yeah.
You were focusing...
Or you mean charging, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was charging to heal Gravehold, and you were charging to deal damage to minions. So the economy swap was this entangled shard.
Yes, this is the swap we made after our loss. Yeah.
And this one gives us extra money if we have additional, or if we have 3 or more charges. So since you start with 2, and we knew that was going to be a big part of our game plan, we like leaned into that a little bit.
Yeah,
It worked way more than radiating shard did last game.
that really became a 4-cost a lot of the time 3 ether gem, which was very, very good.
Yeah.
And I realized I never finished that thought earlier. When we destroyed all those crystals, I cryotherapied so much more.
Yeah.
Cycling my deck that so much faster. Like an entire, I don't know, I had between, because the boss also destroyed our sparks, I had like somewhere between 8 and 10 destroyed cards at the end. That is like cycling my deck 2 turns faster. That I healed for so much.
You did.
It felt great.
Yeah, it felt really good. It felt like you were healing. Yeah, you were healing a lot because you were healing a lot.
Yeah. So maybe we will find an option we like better for Void Mill because it was wonky, but I think we should be destroying our cards.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
It's really good.
And combined with each of us having a Void Mill and a Brain Knife this game, it really accelerated our breaches open.
They just flew open.
We never paid for any focusing for them at all. They just like got open through natural card play, and all of the cards also were giving us additional benefits that felt like it more fit into a cohesive strategy all the way around. Like the Brain Knife charged for our shard, which is what we wanted to do for our game plan, and then the Void Mill removed some of these like lower cost cards, and even like another Brain Knife once it no longer was a useful draw.
Right.
So it is a really flexible card, and I think they all play better, but I think where we were having trouble is like damage output right now is not great. So I really think we need to do something that hits a little bit harder.
I think that we should look out for, like, our most expensive spell right now costs 5. And that Bending Beam is very good, but I think we could afford to lose the 2, 3, or 4 cost spell and have something more expensive than the 5 that also hits hard.
Yeah.
We'll see what the offerings are. I guess speaking of which, should we see what happens?
Let's see what happens.
Okay. Conclusion. If you won a game versus Fungal Mesh, read the back of this card. With the death of the Nameless, Brahma is fully freed from its mental control. As the realization of what happened sets in, she's overcome with grief. What have missed, she asks. Please tell me she's okay. As you nod, Brahma seems flushed with sudden relief, collapsing into an exhausted sleep. The Nameless has been defeated and you are able to close its breach. As you do, you feel energy from the other side of the breach reaching out to you, begging to be used. You shudder as the breach closes and the feeling dissipates. You feel your mind, the back of 32. I always do this. I always read into the fail text.
Oh, yeah. And switcheroo, just kidding.
Yep. You carry Brahma to camp. She is grateful for your help and promises to continue your training once her condition improves. While you were gone, Mist was able to determine the location of the other groups of survivors. She has established supply lines with these survivors, trading resources and intelligence. In the days that come, Brahma invites you to her tent every night, where she passes on arcane knowledge. I just glanced down at my sheet to see if we're gaining a sticker, but there's not an end of chapter 4 slot, so.
Okay.
But we are opening Insight 8. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what the text goes on to say is choose an additional effect to add to your unique starter card. We're getting the bottom half.
I was wondering about that. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, place your starter card where it says unlocks at the end of chapter 4. So my cryotherapy. I'll be curious does it say any more? Oh, they're like generic effects. Wait.
There's 2 different specs.
Breach
Aether?
configuration and starting hand deck. This is
You said Insight 8, right?
Insight 8. Choose an additional effect to add to your unique starter card. But that's not what's in Insight 8. Breach configuration and starting hand and deck. That is strange. Is there any other Insight 8? No. Because the stickers, I think there must be some kind of error there.
A goof?
Because I don't think that it makes sense to just take like the stickers we used before, the starter card effects, they all have like art on them that is the top half of a card box, right? It doesn't look like it's intended for us to return to this well.
Right.
Plus, you'd have weird situations where if 3 players took a gem, there would not be enough gem effects, and so I don't think that's it. Okay. We will. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it. Let's
do a quick pause.
Yeah. Okay. It turned out that it was Insight 8 and 9 were swapped. We will get to that in a second. Insight 9 is the additional starter effect. And it says here, what I kind of thought would probably be the case, you have to match the type of card that you created before. So we both have to choose gems.
Yes.
So our options are, they all just say and, so it's in addition to the thing your card already does. You may place a different gem you played this turn on top of your deck. If you have 1 charge or less, gain a charge. If Gravehold has 20 or less life, Gravehold gains a life. Or reveal the top card of the turn order deck, you may place that on the bottom. Ooh,
oh.
Manipulating turn order is strong.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow, that's good.
I won't tell you not to take it, but I feel like we have plenty of Gravehold healing with your ability.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm not planning to take that.
You place a different gem you played this turn on top of your deck. Oh,
yeah.
a different
So like
gem.
play it with a marble and put the marble on top. Yeah.
That might be decent.
It's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
feel like I always end up always lumps with a different economy card of mine. And that way I could use a gem twice, which
Yeah.
might be really strong. But I'm also really tempted by if I have 1 charge or less, gain a charge, to be honest.
Yeah. And I guess I am not tempted by that only because I start the game with 2 charges from my antifreeze, and so like this is in your opening hand. I don't want that to be wasted in my in my opening hand play.
Right.
So for me, it's the gem or the turn order deck manipulation. I think turn order deck manipulation is fun. It's niche. It won't always matter very much, but that's what I'm leaning towards.
I agree, because it also combos a little bit better if you have it because of my decay. You tend to cycle a little bit faster.
I cycle my deck a little faster, yeah.
So this I think we're more inclined to see your card more often than my card anyway.
Yeah,
So
agreed.
that's a really good one for you.
Okay, so now cryotherapy heals me and freezes someone until their turn comes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's thematic.
Seems good.
What are you taking?
Man, I'm tempted by the gem, but the thing is gaining a free charge is 2 free dollars.
Yeah.
And it works with our
It's
intent.
only when you have 1 charge or less, right? So it only happens twice kind of per cycle of your ability.
Yeah.
It's not going to always hit.
Right. But I think getting me off 0, because getting off 0 charges is always the worst feeling. Because
Yeah,
I'm not
spending that money and not changing the board state.
Yeah, you're not close to turning on any of our other cards. It just feels bad. And this would help me start, because this card always starts in my opening hand,
Yep,
right?
yep.
So I can start getting charges immediately to combo with these other cards that I want to buy anyway.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so I think that's the one I'm going to go with.
Okay, while you stick that on, there comes a point in the training of every mage where you must choose how to specialize. You can focus on strengthening your spells, granting you more destructive power, or learn how to better manipulate ether, increasing your magical capacity. Each of you must choose your own path. So this is where it says Open Insight 9. Turns out that's 8. Choose a breach and starting hand configuration sticker and apply it to the top section of your playmat. Write the name of your unique starter card on the new sticker, because it's going to override that sticker, I guess. Swap crystals and sparks with your allies or with those banished before the first game so that you have enough for each in your new starting hand and deck. So this has a lot going on. It makes us no longer symmetrical, because if you look closely, these all have different starting positions for your breaches and different starting hands. So like I could start with an extra spark because you let me cycle, like that type of thing.
Off? Oh, sorry, go.
Oh, I was going to say, it looks like it's basically just, you either are going down to 1 total spark or up to 3 total sparks. There's no other option but those. And then there's some subtle differences in the...
So just off the bat,
Alignments.
I'm really tempted to go for one of these. Are these the same? They look like they're the same. One of the
Yeah,
bottom
you're...
two? Spell
oh,
spec.
yeah, because it says ether spec, spell spec, yeah.
I'm tempted to go for spell spec because I already have my starting ability focuses my opened breach twice.
Right.
So if it starts here, then focusing it twice means I start the game with 2 open breaches, and the 5 credits or 5 ether can immediately start getting like bending beam in play.
That's pretty good.
Which seems like a really good way to start pumping out damage.
I like it. And then I think both to just do the other thing, and because I can I will have 5 money first turn. That lets you buy a cool card with the
that's
other
really
one.
good.
I think I will go ahead and take that. It does mean I only have 1 spark in my starting deck, so your Flourishing Decay will only cycle if it's basically if I go before you. But I found that happened this game, and that felt a lot better anyway.
Yeah.
Cycling that second spark. So I will take that one.
Cool.
Okay, so these go like over this,
I'll grab this.
and it's gonna have to be like folded over the corner of the mat again, something like that. But
Oh, and I gotta repeat this excellent handwriting from myself.
oh yeah, I get another shot at it.
This is an unexpected side effect.
Okay, it does say read the back of this card. Reveal the rest of the foredeck. These are your supply upgrades. Using these supply upgrades to upgrade the supply. Okay. Oh, geez, this is wonky now. There's so much like
Yeah.
extra. Maybe rather than folding this over, I should have like carefully taken scissors to it or something. I'll figure that out between games. And then we're gonna read. Geez, there's still a little bit more to read. Okay.
All right. Well,
This table's a mess. That's fine. Let me get the sticker sheets off of
clean
it.
up a little bit.
Yeah, we are about to upgrade the supply, so I'm going to sort my deck back out
Oh,
into it.
I see what you mean. That really is.
It's not a great fit, is it?
No. Oh, but you folded over the top, huh? I left it flush and just wrapping around.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that.
Oh, putting all these back. Breach flare. The soothing torporines as well. This
The
was,
silences were great.
dude, silent. That was another big.
That was a really good card. Yeah.
that we made in this run is we focused a lot. We changed kind of how our economy worked, and like using the soothing torporines too gave us a lot of flexibility when it came to dealing with monsters.
I realize we're talking like we were like, man, we were so smart and we crushed it. We in the middle thought that this was going to be a faster loss than before.
It was ugly in the beginning.
We were down to 1 hit point each, I think, at a point.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that was real scary for a while.
Malistar's gift brought us back to having someone with some hit points, and then I started cryotherapying, and we were okay from there. But it was, and as I think we said, Gravehold ended at 8, and I think we healed it for 20 over the course of the game, so it took so much damage. Okay, so our last order of business, I think, is these new cards. We have
cool.
Phased Portalite. It's a 4-cost gem that says gain 2. If your 3 breach is open, gain an additional 1. Ooh. As much as the charge thing synergizes with sort of our other market, this just, once it's on, seems really good.
It does. I honestly think this could potentially replace the marble.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because we got our things, our
I think you're
breaches
right.
really fast.
But okay, we do still have to pick 2 of these 4, so we'll see if we even take it. But actually, I think you're right. That would be the better upgrade. Refined Luminium, gain 2, and an ally draws a card. Whew. As also good.
That's good.
Also good. Card draw is good. Reality Stabilizer. Speaking of silencing minions, gain 2 charges, silence a minion. It's a 6-cost relic, more expensive than any relic we have currently. And I was saying we wanted an expensive spell, Pyrogeist. When you prep this, deal 1 damage, and then on cast, deal 1 damage, deal 2 damage. It's good for 2 reasons. You can split it if useful, and if it's in your +1 damage breach, that's all buffed.
Yeah.
Right. This would deal 2, 2, and 3 in your, so for 7 total damage in your +1 damage breach.
I think this has to come in, and I think it has to be replaced with Breach Flare.
Agreed.
This is the feeling I have. Because the Breach Flare is just as effective combat-wise as Fire Chakram, and with these changes, this would only affect one of us. And we have these other 2 ways to focus players' breaches. So I just think this is superfluous.
I'm with you.
Cool.
No brainer. And I think because we did choose the Torporine earlier, and that's been doing a good job with silence, I don't think we need the Reality Stabilizer.
I agree.
So I think that our other substitution will be one of the gems, right?
Yeah. Because I do actually really like these 2. I think they're good and flexible. My gut would be to replace the marble with the Portalite, because this is I have no reason to buy a marble for this, right? But you will probably have this online more often, so then this is better than a marble for you.
Yeah, but this just like turns on and off as I cycle my ability. So like I do think that's better than a marble. I think that I would happily take this over it. Yeah, I think the play is take out the marble, put in one of these.
Okay.
I just can't decide which.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. The card draw is really powerful, for sure.
It is. It's very powerful, and it's even though we're like getting rid of our three value, or at least our flat 3 value gem, if we swap that in, drawing a card is econ in a way. We get more. We'll end up with more money if we're playing that, right? So it maybe on average is kind of a 3 value. It's just some of it's going into your ally's hand for their turn.
That's true.
I guess even though I think Phase Pour Light is excellent, I think Luminium is more fun. Drawing extra cards is fun.
It is more fun.
I think I lean towards that. It might be the better too. I actually don't I don't know what the correct choice is, but I think not knowing that, I think the Luminium is more fun, so I lean that. What about you?
I like the. I mean, this is just a straight better for me.
So good.
But I know
You're
it's
right.
not great for. It's less good for you because we need to open your breaches still.
Yeah, although I think my breaches are easier to open than yours now. Oh, not my 3 breach. My 4 breach is. What am I thinking? Never mind. Your breaches all open are easier. Mine don't. Which makes sense because you have so many sparks. You're gonna need the breaches. Yeah.
Oh, I have extra sparks. Oh, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You have
I
3
see, I
sparks, so
see.
it makes sense that your breaches are easier to open. Otherwise, they would clog your hand. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, mine is actually, mine got worse, I think. My 2 breach now is in its worst position. It's here, which is 4 focuses from opening. Yeah.
What was your benefit? Oh, you only have 1 spark in your hand.
Yeah.
I see.
More money. I can spend that money to open them, or I will have 5 in my opening hand. I could just open my 2 breach, but I can also just get my econ going and stuff fast.
I think you getting Void Mill early.
Void Mill early, or this thing is great early.
But this would let you focus your breaches, so
That's
then
true.
you never have to pay
Yeah.
for it, and it's getting rid of your crystals that you don't need.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is more fun. I agree with your assessment. This is a more fun card. My gut says this is better for me, but I'm happy with a cheaper helping each other card.
I think you underestimate how good it will feel when we each have 2 of these and we're drawing so many
I
extra
think
cards.
you're right.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll pull rank.
Okay, I accept it. I accept my fate, but only because you've been this far, and that's it.
And this is as far as I've been.
Right.
From here on out, it's going to be new content to me as well. So I'm excited. Even though it had been like 4 years and I didn't remember
Fair.
I didn't remember anything about the fungal mesh or any of that. So it might as well have been new to me pretty much this whole time. Okay, there was one more card to read, but I think it is just pretty brief. As you await further instruction from Brahma, scouts return with news of a strange fog settling over nearby camps, leaving defenders crippled and their crystals flawed, cracked, and broken. Mist consults with Brahma in whispers before leaving camp to investigate the disturbance. And that's it. It's just banish the Fungal Mesh cards and don't continue reading until you're ready to start chapter 5. So that's just the little tease before the credits roll.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
glad we went on the second try. I've said this a couple times, but my favorite thing about Aeon's End is losing, re-strategizing, and then winning. So that was good.
Yeah, it felt good to assess kind of off camera, we talked about it and figured out a good plan and the changes we wanted to make, and then to see them play out the way that we had hoped was really, really nice.
Yeah.
So I was very satisfied with replaying for sure.
Definitely. Cool. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for the game. Thank you for watching. One last chance to hit those buttons below the video. We'd appreciate it. And check out the channel. There's more Aeon's End, even some other non-legacy content already on the channel. I didn't know you then, but
Nope.
you'd have to be okay with watching a Kyle video. But other than that,
He's a cool guy. You can watch.
he's fine. He's fine. But yeah, you can check that out and join us later in the campaign. Till then, be optimal.